Hi, my name is Sebastian van der Schier. I'm an ex-social anxiety disorder sufferer, social confidence coach, and the host of a popular podcast show on iTunes called Social Anxiety Solutions. Today I'm answering a question, and sorry for the wobbly little light background. A light popped, so um, it is what it is. So I've got a question from someone that I'm going to answer, and here we go. It's from Marco. Hi Sebastian. How I said I started again the social confidence system. I've had great results working on the acceptance. In fact, by the way, that's step number 1. In fact, I didn't accept my anxiety symptoms at all. I'm really happy about this. I'm now living and enjoying my life, and in the same time, I'm working on my anxiety without rushing. Very good. That's how you want to do it. Now, I have 2 questions. You have 2 questions. I'm actually going to answer the second one. So, 2. I'm a very reflective, I think, and introvert person. I like myself in some way for this aspect, but I don't like the fact that I'm not very concentrated in conversations in lifetime, and I waste too much time thinking during the day. I will work to accept this because I know acceptance is very important, but can I do something to be more in the present moment and concentrated on the reality? Thanks for your question, Marco. Very, very good question. The answer is that yes, indeed, will help you to gain an acceptance of it. That's basically always step number 1. Gain acceptance of what you're dealing with, because that acceptance brings peace. However, yes, there are things that you can do in order to be more in the present during a conversation, and I'll get to that in a second. I just want to tell you that it's not because you're introverted that you have difficulty concentrating, being in a social situation, or that you're constantly in your mind. That you're in your mind, that you're analyzing, that you're overthinking, that you're planning out the next thing to say, and all of that stuff, that's actually the anxiety doing its work, or a perfectionism pattern doing its work. And as you go through the steps of the social confidence system, you're actually going to release those patterns bit by bit. So you're doing great. Just keep moving forward, and then you'll start to be more in the moment bit by bit. What you can also do, which I recommend, is do the non-scary exposures prior to going into a social situation, so that you clear any discomfort and anything that you have prior to going into it, so that you feel calm and relaxed. And then do some thought-changing exercises where you kind of pre-pave how you want to feel in that social situation. And then when you visualize the upcoming social situation, you feel good about it, you feel relaxed about it, you have positive expectations. Now when you go in, it's much more likely that you're in the moment, and you gather some positive feedback, and it starts to become more and more normal for you to be relaxed and in the moment. And of course, when you get triggered, you want to do your tapping afterwards to get rid of these triggers, so that bit by bit you're getting closer to that place where socializing is normal, which it is. Alright, so hope this has been helpful. I'll release a video like this every Thursday, and you can subscribe right here. Now, I highly recommend you check out the podcast. This week I'm actually I did my webinar a couple of days ago, and this week on the podcast, I've summarized the best part of the webinar, which is the 12 steps to social confidence that I've uncovered from both my own journey, thousands of hours of coaching socially anxious clients, and studying under the top therapists that I could find, being mentored and guided by them. So these 12 steps I guide you through on the podcast. So you can go to socialanxietysolutions.com/podcast, and that's where you can get that episode, as well as tons of other episodes where I interview psychologists, healers, scientists, you name it. So hope this has been helpful, and I connect again with you next week. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Talk to you soon.